Hello, everybody, to all of our beautiful, beautiful listeners out there. My name is Wilson, and today I'm joined again by my co-host here, Billy. Say hello to the camera.
Hello.
And also today we actually have a special guest that I'm pretty sure we have been. I'm pretty sure we have hinted before in the last podcast, and his name is Jeff. Um, he
Hello.
is yeah. So yeah, that's Jeff. So I believe Jeff has been working as a professional painter. If that's is that what you're doing now?
Yes. Yes. I'm a background painter
Ah,
for
okay,
movie
okay.
and animation.
Mm-mm. And also recently, we've also found out that you have been working on a Hollywood film, which is called Apollo 10 and a half by Richard Linklater. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So so how do we know Jeff is because I myself I used to go to a college back in Malaysia, which he happens to also study there, but we're doing different majors. Yeah. At some point we're like, hey, you want to do an interview, and then Jeff was like, oh yeah, we should do an interview. Then he's here. So we actually have a couple of questions to ask for you. So first thing here is why did you choose to become a digital painter? Mm.
Oh, okay. This question is pretty hard actually
Okay, yeah.
because it's
That's
gonna
fine.
be take some times.
Oh, okay.
Um, Actually, I don't want to be a digital painter.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So when I was high school, everyone is just pick a college, right?
Oh.
They know the major that they are going to study,
Mm.
and me, I'm just a lazy person. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's my hobby. I don't know what I like.
Mm.
But everybody says that I'm good at drawing. So
Mm.
in that limited time where everyone is like, hey, I'm already going to this college, and then okay, I just
Oh.
start apply um to art school.
Oh, I see, I see,
So
I see.
So our college, should I say the name or?
Actually, you can. I think that's
Okay,
pretty good too. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, it's the One Academy, right?
Mm.
So my sister happens to be study there too. So
Oh, okay.
she recommended me to study
Oh.
there, and I just okay, let's do it. And okay, I don't really like the digital painter actually,
Mm.
but but eventually I just yeah, everyone needs to make money, right? So I
Mm.
just become a digital painter. Yeah, that's it, I think.
Okay, okay.
So even till now, you don't actually like digital painting?
Um, I like digital painting. Yeah, I like painting, but it's more of the stress.
Mm.
So I prefer to do something that I really enjoy it. So
Mm.
right now I think I'm more focused on design, but I
Oh,
still take
design.
freelance.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Like what
yeah.
kind of design are you doing now?
Not doing, but still learning.
Oh, okay.
I want to be a fashion designer. Yeah,
Oh, fashion designer. Oh,
it's kind of
okay.
yeah, it's kind
Oh,
of random, but yeah,
oh, okay, okay.
still learning.
I see, I see. And how long have you been basically study and also work as a digital painter until now?
I think for study, I think um, just starting from college.
Mm-hmm.
So until now, maybe six
Wow,
years
six
plus, I
years.
think
Wow, okay.
for study. Yeah, but
Mm.
but but doing professionals, I guess 2 years,
Oh, okay, okay.
around 2 years. Yeah.
I see, I see. Actually, here's actually the third question is more of it's a little bit off tangent, but what has been your favorite film so far?
No, this is not off topic question. I'm a I'm a movie enthusiast myself.
Okay.
Um, my favorite movie of all time, or at the moment, or
Mm.
which one?
Either way,
Either way. Any?
why not both?
At the moment,
Mm.
I'm watching Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
mean
but
like the original 7 movies?
yeah, yeah,
Or 8? Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, rewatching all the series. And but recently I was talking about Uncut Gems to my friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I love that too. I love that too. Mm.
yeah. So probably that's my favorite movie at the moment. But
Mm.
all time, it could be Taxi Driver, I guess.
Oh, Taxi Driver. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
Martin Scorsese. Yes,
Mm. Okay.
that's my all-time
And
favorite.
so and also like the 4 one here. Have you actually seen this film that you have been working on for quite a while? Because the thing is, like,
Yes.
some other people don't actually like to see their own work, which is, yeah, actually it's more common than what people think. Because even like even me myself, right? Because I'm also working as a day, like my day job is I'm also like a freelance designer, and sometimes I also don't like to go back and talk about my own stuff because it's, yeah, some of them I'm not very proud of. So yeah. Mm.
Yeah. I think it's same for me too.
Okay.
I'm not proud. Yeah, I'm not proud of the work, but I'm proud that I've worked with Researching Later. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So. Mhm.
Like so you don't actually feel embarrassed or anything if you watch the movie?
Uh, Not really, because I kind of forget which part that I paint. Because there's
Oh.
16 people working on the movie.
Huh?
Yeah,
16?
and
Really?
yeah, actually 16. I mean for the background painting department.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Just 16. Wow. Okay.
just if I'm not mistaken, it's 16 or 18, but it's less than 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that industrial standard
That's not a lot.
yeah, is that industrial standard like to have that many background painter for a movie?
I don't know actually. I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Because I was actually expecting the number to be at least 30 above. I don't know. And then you said like it's less than what, 20? Like, wow. Okay. That kind of surprising me like a little bit. Which I think, I
Me
mean, in
too.
my opinion, actually is a good thing, because like it's just tell me that um you guys are really are hardworking people. And yeah, and I think a lot of people should also give more credit that they're giving at the moment. Because I mean, I've also done a little bit of like painting also myself, like, back in year one. And that, yeah, I mean, I don't like painting, but I know how tedious it is. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, I
So
kind of surprised too. Yeah.
sorry, go on.
No, I was saying I was surprised too, because before the movie launch, we never saw the credit, right? And
Uh-huh.
when the movie came out, I just realized, oh my God, it's not that many people that work on the background painting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So okay, so I want to ask so we want to ask something here, of the, like more of the process, right? First thing is, how did you get a job?
How did so
Yeah.
do you know ArtStation? Do you know ArtStation?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do.
Yeah, it's like for those that don't know ArtStation, it's like
Mm.
Instagram but for artists. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I post my stuff there.
Mm.
And one day the art director of the movie
Mm.
reached out to me, and he said like, hey,
What?
I'm the art director for this coming soon movie. This is the blog, you can read it if you're interested. It's a movie directed by Richard Linklater. So
What
if
the?
you're interested, we can talk about it, and we'll let you know the
Oh.
details. I was like, okay, this is so fake, Like, right, right,
Sounds like
because yes, because the timing. So that time
Sorry,
I was
neighbors.
watching the Before trilogy,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah, I was watching that, and I
Mm.
told to one of my friends, I said like, oh my God, if I can work with this guy, become a background painter, this is like unbelievable.
Mm.
And it's like It's like 1 month, not 1 month, 1 week later, I get that message. It's like you know, you won't believe it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so nothing to lose, right? I just say, okay, let's talk about it, and eventually it's right, it's true. So that's how I get a job. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now, okay. Wow. That actually motivates me to further improve my own portfolio as well to get like to get a better job basically.
You can do it. Yes.
Okay. Also
Yeah.
another thing is we also kind of want to understand like a little bit just somewhat like briefly of the process how your actual working like basically how is the working process like when you're actually doing the background painting? Like what softwares do you use? Is it completely 2D or 3D? Is it completely you have to rotoscope every single frame or what?
Yeah. So have you watched 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪𝓽𝓪?
I have
Yeah, I've
not.
watched the movie.
Yeah. It's a similar style, right? The movie.
Yeah,
So
although I feel like it's somewhat different because 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪𝓽𝓪 has that rough edges compared to this movie. This movie it feels like much cleaner, right?
yeah.
And yeah, and basically like with the 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪, it makes it even more trippy because all of that drug abuse, and it actually fits with that. And this feels more like very PG friendly.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's really true. And actually it's the same process, but it's more
Oh.
advanced, I would say.
Oh,
Yeah.
advanced.
So
Really?
yeah. I don't know. There's a software that they use. But I'm not really know. I don't really understand because there's another department.
Okay.
So so the process is like for me, I'm a background painter, right? I will receive this raw image of flat JPEG, but it's
Oh,
actually
okay.
3D. Yeah,
Oh.
it's actually
Okay.
3D, and it's grayscale, black and white. So they will say like, hey, this block here, this block right here is actually a car. It's just a blocking part. We need
Oh.
you to paint a car here. This scene, it's like sunset scene, car here, and then I want you to paint tree here, and this is the reference, and this is the scene before, and this is the scene after. Not scene, but shot. I think yeah, this is the shot after. So you can know you can know the sequence, right?
Oh yeah.
And
So
yeah,
the
and
composition is given to you. I see.
yes, we get the composition, the raw composition, and we overpaint it. Yeah, with Photoshop, like paint stroke, brush strokes. And for the 3D, I think it's Blender, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
for my
Okay.
part, I just use Photoshop. Yes.
And how long does that basically how long does it take for you to paint like it's especially for like one frame?
We we should paint two scenes in 1 week.
Okay.
But I'm so new, right? And I'm so slow. So
Okay.
my part is like one week, one painting. Yeah, one scene.
Oh, okay. So basically one week is one frame? Is that right?
Yes. For me myself, but the others
Okay.
like they can go crazy like 1 week. They can produce 3 scenes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, now you mentioned about Photoshop, right? And I do know some of the shots in the movie are actually recorded in live action. So I assume that there must be, like a background, like real life background that you draw for it. I wonder actually if you, at the very least, like for the base color, you simply throw it to Photoshop and then like break it down to its base color and then you draw over it. Is that the case, or do you always have to draw everything from scratch?
We have to paint everything from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But the actors is we record the actor first, and then we from like they all act with green screens. Yeah, basically so we paint the green screens, yeah, from the scratch. But always there's always a guidance for each scene.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's from scratch, but not really from scratch. Yeah, but it's pure painting.
Sounds like a lot of work and passion put into it, right?
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
also kind of gets me to think as well for the next question here, which is, did you also have to basically communicate with other like basically the other artists, that's probably painting a similar scene, but maybe like a different angle and painting a different character, but then still the same scene, if that makes sense. To basically make it consistent, like, do you have to do that like very often? Like, do you have to meet it, like talk with them through like Zoom or what?
Yeah. Every Monday we have this big group video call,
Oh, okay.
and after that meeting we have another little sessions. So basically, if I'm making gas station scene,
Mm.
I would call with this gas station
Mm.
team and discuss it, like, hey, I cannot paint the sky, can you help me? So we have
Okay.
that similarity style to
Mm.
make the scenes seamless. Yeah.
Mm.
So we communicate every time. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, now you mentioned about the gas station scene, right? Because I actually just watched a movie yesterday, so my memory is still quite fresh. And I noticed that a lot of the background painting and like practically all the styles is really screaming the 60s to me. So basically, like it really looks like what America would have looked like many years ago. So do you have a lot of reference material? Like, do you Google the image yourself and then draw with that style, or like someone gave you a bunch of picture to draw inspiration from?
So our art director is, so gas station, I think it plays important key to this movie. So so the art director already paint like, okay, the gas station cannot be changed, it must be look exactly like this, so he painted, so we refer from that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but some scene is like, okay, artist, I leave the creativity to you, but like this shot, for example, the living room, it should be this way, you cannot change it, we just need you to paint it. Yeah, something like that.
I see.
So some scenes it could be flexible, some scenes it's like so strict, you cannot change anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And gas station is one of it. Yeah.
Now that you mentioned about creative liberty, right? Can you give us an example of like one example where you just like, oh, it's time for me to express what I can do with this, you know, like express your creativity?
There's a scene that I paint in kitchen. So there's I forgot. I think it's a cereal, and then it's a soap brand. So
Okay.
you can pick whatever brand, but you need to alter it, something like that. So yeah,
Oh.
so you make your own design on the packaging, something like that. But
Oh.
it's not very it's not very clear actually. So it's like very little in the background, but you can put your creativity there.
Oh, okay. So basically, it means that the movie doesn't have a lot of licensing with actual like cereal products, right? That's why you need to basically you need to make your own packaging so that the company wouldn't sue. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but actually I'm not really understand that part, because like ASO is an actual brand, right? So I don't really understand that part.
No,
But yeah,
that's
sometimes
fine.
we need, yeah.
Okay.
Some we can alter, some we can use the actual brand names too. I'm not quite sure.
Oh yeah. Also, maybe I also want to ask something that what about like vehicles, especially like cars? Like, do you actually have to make it very similar to the real car or what?
Yeah. Actually, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, but they already block it. So it's like, you don't need to worry about the size. You just paint it. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
That's how we do it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So also they give us the 3D model that we can rotate. So like, oh, this
Oh,
is the
that's
detail.
nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
see.
very nice working with this team. Yeah.
Okay.
Now that you mentioned about 3D, right? So I assume that's for reference for a lighting, right? How hard is it to like draw lighting as a background artist?
I think that's the hardest part.
Oh, really? Okay.
They include the shadow in the 3D.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they include the shadow, so we just okay, this part is shadow, so we just need to multiply it. But sometimes they don't, and when they don't, it takes a long time to figure it out.
Mm.
At least for me, yeah.
Okay. Do you actually find this job relatively intensive? Do you have to pull off, I know, you don't sleep for 2 or 3 days straight or what?
So the interesting part is actually a studio based in I forgot the city, but it's in Netherlands.
Oh.
So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so the time is quite different, right?
Yeah.
So when they start working, it's actually my 4 p.m. here.
Mm.
So sometimes I want to actually they say like you can just stick to your time. You can sleep like normal people. You don't need to follow us, but it's me that I want to follow them. So sometimes I just sleep very bad, and I wake up at 4 p.m. just to start working with them at the same time. Yeah, but it's actually not good. Yeah.
Okay. But then like because so basically you're saying that you need to basically adjust your body clock to fit within like the Netherlands time zone, if that makes sense. So does that actually have any what's that word called? Is it called consequence? No. Basically, like that. Yeah, does it interfere? Yeah, does it interfere with your social life and your other things going on around you?
Not really actually. Yeah,
Okay.
not really. But it affects my health, I think.
Hey, you're not alone. So,
Yeah, we art student know how it feels, right?
So okay, besides the lighting, right? What actually, like, what do you find the most challenge? And I guess what other things do you find challenging when working with 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪?
The time management. So
Okay.
I don't know how to speed up my works. I'm
Okay.
so slow basically, and the car is very very hard for me.
Is it hard because you need to add in like so many details, or is it hard because you're not very used to with the workflow itself?
I think the details, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the details, and sometimes when you paint cars, especially the scene at the gas station, that's very hard for me because we communicate with the 3D team, and sometimes when the 3D put things like a little off, for example it should be here, but they put it like 2 centimeters off, we need to repaint it, and sometimes yes, and because it's not attached right with the 3D, actually it's a separate files, right? So whenever the 3D have changes, we need to change we need to paint over it. So but sometimes it's not that easy that you just move it, but sometimes actually you need to paint over it.
Okay.
So that's the hard part, and that makes me very very slow. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there also a lot of feedback process between you and your art director?
Yes. It's during Monday, every Monday. So he's gonna say, hey, this one needs to be refined, this one needs to be brighter, darker, something like that. It's a sometimes it's a 1v1, 1v1, one-on-one session.
But like, is your art director is like a very detail-oriented person, and then like give you a very long list of notes of what needs to be done, or still somewhat, like carefree as long as you stick to the, like to the important details.
No, actually no. He just said like some little notes, some little notes need to be darker. This one needs to be brighter. This one doesn't feels right. But then when you ask, if you don't understand when you ask, he will explain it more. Yeah, I think he's the best art director. I think it's very good, and very easy to work with. Yeah.
Okay. Also, what things or what aspects during your working process do you think that you could probably improve, or you could probably change at least?
Maybe more honest. I know it sounds weird, but
honest? Why?
I know it sounds weird, but because this is my first job too, right? So
okay.
whenever
Wow, your first job. Holy.
Yeah, it's
like crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So because this is my first job, whenever I encounter some challenges, I'm afraid to say it. So everyone being told by the producer that, hey, if you get this scene that you're not comfortable with, you think it's a little too hard for you, just tell me. But me like, no, I can handle it, even though I know I cannot, but I will make it no matter what, and it's really bad for me too, and bad for the team. Yeah. I think more honest, I guess.
Okay. Okay. I think Billy, I think I did learn something new today. How about you?
I learned a lot of new things. This is actually quite interesting to actually listen to the workflow, and also like the tools and process that they use.
Okay. And
this is very productive.
And I also remember that you have a few of your own questions that you want to ask too.
I mean, I already asked those questions really.
Oh, okay.
All right. Actually, I have one important question. Actually, Jeffrey, since you actually mentioned that you were watching the Before trilogy, and then like you really appreciate 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪, right? I'm sure you wanted to talk to him, right? Did you actually get to talk to him?
No.
No.
Oh, never.
No,
Wow.
Never. But so because I just worked 3 months, during that time. But like so I'm not finished the work actually. I don't finish the contract, but then my art team they eventually meet 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪𝓽𝓸, but I mean via Zoom call, but I didn't get the chance.
Oh.
But I talked with Tommy Palota, if you guys know. It's a producer for Apollo 10 Also worked with 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪𝓽𝓪 for so long already, I think.
Okay. All right. Do we have anything else we want to ask? I don't think. I mean, I don't have anything else. I'm quite satisfied.
Not really. I mean, like I'm very happy with this. Like here's the thing, right? With Apollo 10.5, I think it really encapsulates the life of the American way of life in the 60s.
Yep.
During the height of the space race, and I'm sure it'll catch a lot of the nostalgia value amongst Americans. And I don't think that vision could have been done without people like Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I guess we can bring a round of applause for Jeffrey then. Congratulations.
I'm sorry, I don't come animated, so I cannot clap. But
it's the thought that counts. Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been an honor, just to having you with us,
Yeah.
telling your experience, because we're really passionate about films as well, and also the art and craftsmanship that goes with it.
Because the thing is that I also know that not many people actually understand like especially doing like this kind of rotoscoping like technique. It's actually very, very time consuming and very tiring. And oh yeah, actually maybe I do have like one more thing. Actually I'm not too sure if you're familiar with like the cost of like making this kind of thing. Like, do you actually think that rotoscoping on top of existing footage is more expensive or cheaper compared to actually just drawing it from scratch?
think
Oh,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but
hmm.
I think drawing from sketch is cheaper. I guess.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just think that way.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's all we have for today. So yeah, again, thank you very much, Jeffrey, for taking your time to have an interview with us. And actually, in case if anybody here is still is still listening or still watching, where can they find you? Actually, like, do you have any social medias, or do you have, I mean, if you have a portfolio to show, maybe for some future employers who's watching now?
Yeah, your ArtStation link. Now I'm curious.
Yeah. So you guys can check out Jeffrey at 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪𝓽𝓪.artstation.com and his Instagram at Jeffrey. So Jeffrey with two F's, by the way, and then an I. So JEFFRI. That's all. That's in all caps in Instagram, and Honesta is all lowercase, HONESTA. Yes. And also, to close our podcast, where can they find us, Billy?
All of you can find us on YouTube, on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbeans. And also, we're on other social media like Instagram, Twitter, and we're trying to get into TikTok, and also Facebook.
All right. So, what will be our next movie, Billy? Is it gonna be something related to Indonesia?
Oh yes, definitely. And there's a song with its name too.
All right.
Very popular.
All right. Tune in next week to find out. All right. See you guys, and thank you very much,
Thank
Jeffrey.
you guys.
Right.
Thank you guys for having me.